Aye, no, it's okay.
All right.
We have a
Nandi on your floor.
on your floor. Hey, hello, Xolie.
Hello.
Masters of the things.
Oh, hello. And all that. Can we sit in earlier?
I was saying, you didn't invite me to your graduation.
Guys.
You graduated, you did not invite us.
But okay, so I graduate. The day is over in 30 minutes.
Right.
If I have a graduation party, then I invite you.
So you have not yet had your graduation party?
No, I haven't.
Okay, but you had a little thing for the close people in your life.
For my aunt and my daughter. Yes, I did.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay, but congratulations.
Thank you.
So what are you a master in now?
Cancer care.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What's it mean?
No, I mean like what's your what is the master in cancer care? No, I'm genuinely interested. Like, what is it? Is it just general all type of cancers, or is it like basically a specialty? Right.
All types. All types. But my specialty that I work in is head and neck cancer.
What?
Head and neck.
Head and neck cancer. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is head and neck?
So
is there something really called head and neck cancer or what?
So because there's over 20 structures within the head and neck region. Right. So they class it all as head and neck cancer. So you can have cancer of your tongue, cancer of your tonsil, cancer of your larynx, cancer of your nasopharynx. So there's loads of little classes of them. So they group them all with the head and neck cancer. Yeah.
Oh, well done. I saw you on Twitter quoting, warning the people to stay away from the guac.
What's guac? I was just stating, listen, there's lots of things that cause cancer. And there's lots of things that people still do that's considered.
But people were protesting. They said no.
And allow them to protest because who else will do it?
But anyway,
and I'm a child. I don't know what it is. But when I get to that stage, I also want it to be done to me. I also want to worry about HPV.
Okay. Anyway, so today, let me behave. Welcome to girlinskies podcast with me, Natasha,
and Xolie.
And I sometimes go by Nat.
I sometimes go by Michelle.
Yes. And today we have a special guest.
Okay.
I'm kind of scared.
Because it should be a professional by now.
Really? Okay. No. Hi, Uncle Faye.
Hi.
So I don't know. So the other day, I was talking to Vanessa, and Vanessa and I were talking to Uncle Faye, and you were giving us advice about life, dropping your jabs. And then we were like, this should be on the podcast.
It's podcast content.
It should be on the podcast. But yeah, I've got my uncle here.
So how is your uncle?
I'm well, thank you.
How are you guys related? Is it through your mom, through your dad? It's a question.
You can go on, just finish up everything.
No, it's weird when you say how like Uncle Faye is like my uncle and my father all wrapped in one.
Okay.
He's my mother's young brother.
Oh, that's nice.
So
that's really nice.
So it's actually quite so I've said before, I grew up Nabokoko, Kulu and stuff. Uncle Faye has always been a fixture. Everyone who knows me to some extent knows about Uncle Faye.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's been kind of interesting because obviously now that I'm a little bit older, I think our relationship has evolved, right, Uncle Faye?
Yeah, that's true.
No, because okay, so I used to be scared of Uncle Faye just because
he's your uncle.
Yeah. So he's probably the person, if anything, he's the head of the house.
Oh, that's nice.
So
It's nice that you have someone that you can, you say, this is my father figure. He's someone I can go to. Someone that you're comfortable and free with.
But it's only now that I think we're getting comfortable.
Well, that you are getting comfortable, not me. I think I've always been comfortable.
Really, Uncle
You've
Peg?
never tried me.
No, but I think now it's only like when we like talk even about real things, about life.
So Uncle Peg, do you know about Nesbitt Castle?
Oh my God, no! Stop.
Okay, no, let me not answer that. Natasha, you don't want me to answer that.
Do you know?
No, I don't. I will say it for now. Yeah.
It's just a question. That's why I see. Just, it's just a question.
But
I know
okay,
the place. That's all.
yeah, he does.
We all know the place. I'll talk about the history. But
Okay.
never mind. It's okay.
Yeah.
Now I know the place because it's.
We want our refund.
They're actually my neighbors. Those people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went there to view the place?
No, I'm saying I live
We live close.
close.
Yeah.
by.
You didn't go to view when?
I've been there many times, but
Not for viewing.
any reason that I know. From
I'm
here.
staring the part.
Yeah, no, but I don't think Uncle Peg has met any of my.
How? There's Amy.
Oh, okay. All right, Collie, take over.
No, I'm just saying. I'll start asking questions. But
Feel free.
No, so Uncle Peg.
Be as free as you Be free as they come for this hour.
about Nesbitt's.
But anyway, so Uncle Peggy, you're visiting from Zim.
Yeah.
How is Zim?
No, Zim is alright.
Did you see Chiwenga?
Naturally.
But what did you guys do to Chiwenga?
I just read in the papers how they started him from scratch. He was weighing 50 kgs, I think.
Yeah,
when he was going to China. And talking about feed. The first thing that they did was they fed him.
Wow.
I think the problem is esophagus, I think. So I think it's about feed them before
From the stomach.
from the stomach, yeah. So if you want to know what to put out, yeah, so they fed him. They couldn't treat him on anything, I think.
Yeah.
So they had to feed him first so that he has strength.
Yeah.
So I think when he got strength, I'm sure you know these things better.
So did he have cancer?
Yes, I think he had some cancer, I think.
Allegedly, we don't know.
We don't know, no.
We don't have money on this podcast.
We don't have conspiracy theories.
No, you know what we're doing here? We're just speculating.
Yeah, it's just we're talking.
As we're speculating what the newspapers speculate.
Yeah, so
we cannot form anything. Yeah.
But
no, but he was always that shape.
No, he was.
Before.
He just got
really.
back.
No, yes, he got he
I think
got
he was
that
always
when he was unwell.
Yeah, most people. What I've noticed, and they get dark when they get sick.
No, he was.
He was always a handsome man.
What he looks like now is what he looked like.
He's
before.
always.
Oh, really?
I think so. From the papers, which obviously, and he came into the limelight maybe in the past year or two. Yeah.
I thought maybe he was taking other paths.
People used to say that.
Yeah, I don't know, Uncle Peg. Did you see there was this video on online? This woman been bleaching her skin.
Okay, no, I've never seen that.
Yeah, literally she was in water bleaching.
Yeah, but that's not permanent. Everything that's permanent comes from the inside. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes from the inside out. You cannot go the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to be very important about to take care of the inside. The outside will follow.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying Zim is fine?
Yeah. Well, naturally, and obviously there are problems. Yeah, but well.
Yeah. So
under the
Uncle Peggy, you
circumstances.
used to live. Well, you lived here in Bichana.
Yeah, I've been. Yeah, many times. Maybe
but you were
20
actually
times
telling me, Uguti, you were happy that you didn't stay.
You know, one thing that I really thank God for I didn't stay in this country. I'm sorry to say, because I know there are many people who are doing very well in this country. But for me, as a person, if I tell you, I think that way, Natasha, you remember, there's a time the first time I visited here, I really got so confused. One day I remember I went to Heathrow. I didn't know what to do. In those days, there were very few. There were no Zimbabweans here.
What was this, like
hardly 95. 95, yeah. So there were no Zimbabweans, and I was quiet at Kingston,
Yeah.
You know, it was so I was under pressure to live here. But I was really under pressure.
Why were you under pressure?
In fact, I lost weight. I've never recovered the weight. Since that time. You remember I used to be very big.
Yeah.
I lost weight during that month and I never recovered. Now I was under pressure because for obvious reasons, you know, I was supposed to stay here. There's somebody that invited me here, potential wife, you know. But and I didn't know what I thought.
Didn't know what to expect.
You know, when you say UK, you say Zimbabwe, I was so happy, you know. I was all lost. I remember I went to South Africa and I shop. You know, you know, saying I'm going to the UK. I was imagining I came on a Friday. I made sure I arrived on a Friday because I thought my friend, you know him, I thought he was probably going to throw me a party or something like that. Yeah, so I was really lost, you know. So when I got here, you know, in a day or two, I got a job. They gave me a Hoover. Room. You know, so I started. But you know, one thing is that when I came to the UK, I was carrying my pocket money. I remember I had 1,200 pounds.
Wow.
That's what I had in my pocket. So already, I think I was not desperate. And then I remember I bought my partner TV, radio, because we were in a room where there was nothing. And then I started doing these jobs, but I was not reporting for work. I had $1,000 and 1,000 pounds, and after a week they'll pay you £60. So it was too
This
little.
is when Uncle Peg.
Then that's my first visit. 5.
Okay, that's a while.
Yeah. So anyway, let me jump all these things and then. But on the time when I was supposed to go back, I started telling my partner, you know, I really need to go to Zimbabwe. As Zimbabwe, remember, what was I doing? No, I was still working. So anyway, my partner didn't understand why I came all the way, and I had to go back. And this was like I was throwing her out in the cold. So I really tried to explain, but I didn't like it. I remember one day I went to Heathrow when I was supposed to go back. On the day I had to go. So I told her, I said, I'm going today. So I went to Heathrow, and 2 of my friends took me there. Not since lining when I was supposed to give the woman my ticket, and you know, I phoned my partner. I said, okay, saying hamba me. You know, she started crying. You know, I came out of the line. So abangani mami labana who had visited me were very angry with me. You know, still go to work. To take you home, man. Yeah. So then I was using Italian. So I remember it was Easter, and then after Easter I went back home. After Easter, I said, okay, there are 2 things. I'll go back to Alitalia. I had no money. All my money was finished. I said, I'll go back to Alitalia and I'll tell them that I couldn't catch a flight. If they give me a chance to go, I'll go. If they don't, I will live in the UK. So I said, that's what's going to decide for me. Yeah, so 3 days later or so, soon after Easter, I went back to Alitalia. In my office in the central London, and I feel I told lies. I said there was a fire on the underground. I'd heard on the news somewhere. So I said I couldn't catch my flight. So the woman said to me, okay, she was not supposed to do that. Change. So she said, okay, you can go on Wednesday. And then she said, if you don't go, don't come back. The ticket is gone. Yeah, so you know, I had a second chance. So on the Wednesday, I didn't tell anybody. I just woke up in the morning, took my bags. My partner went to work. She was a workaholic by lunch. She went to work and I picked up my bags and I went to Heathrow. And I went.
You didn't validate Lisa?
I told her, but she wasn't in a...
She didn't believe.
No, she did believe, but she was too unhappy about it.
Because her life was here. Because it was like
she had left Zimbabwe coming here. So when she came here 2 months later, she invited me. She said, no, it's good here. But now when I came here, I didn't see the goodness. with my 1,000 pounds, I didn't see anything.
There's something about like the whole. I always think that men, especially men from home, and I mean, I'm sure you. I don't know how old you were when at that time, but I always feel like men from Zim or men from why men struggle. Like even like Atesi, like I see why men would struggle more than women, and I don't know if it's because women we have a little bit more of an accommodating spirit, but there's something about ubang umuntu, like being an older, like a younger men. I think they, it's like okay, I'll do what I need to get by, but umuntu. Yeah. So
anyway, so what I was saying was that not saying hambile. Anyway, now fast forward to
20 plus years,
to 20 years later, I'm so thankful. Even I think I was telling you today, one thing is I'm so thankful because I think the moment you live here, you get absorbed with the life here, and it becomes a bit difficult to live because all your life is here, and credit cards, this that, mortgage maybe, so you can't go back. But obviously, this is a land of milk and honey, I think, and there's Zimbabwe. But so I think for me, I would rather struggle in Zimbabwe than to be here because you get exposed to so many other things.
And I think what we're talking about also is like paper. Like
this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, paper. And even after I left at that time, there's a time I came here to work.
Yeah.
I just came for working.
Yeah.
So I worked, I think, for 6 months or so. Yeah. But when you do those jobs, they take away all the dignity.
Yeah.
In you.
Yeah,
I think it's easier for women.
Yeah, I agree.
Than for men. So this is what I'm happy about because maybe I would have been here, but the money is there, I'm sure. But,
and there's something just about even just the life, like living the life that we know our parents lived. Sikula, like you've got you've got someone cleaning for you, you've got someone ironing for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Your wife chooses to cook, and then coming here and you are now
I don't know. I would really like to know the statistics of people who come here, maybe as a family, as husband, wife, how they survive, how they, how their relationship takes
it's difficult.
The pressure, but there's a lot of pressure.
There is.
Yeah.
There is a lot of pressure. So one of the things that we wanted to do, that is why I thought it would be good to have Uncle Beg, is because probably over a month ago now, we put with social media and said on Twitter and I think Instagram and said if anyone had any sort of like questions, not that we are life experts.
No.
But just, once you a problem solved is a problem halved. So I thought it would be interesting to kind of go through some of the emails that we've got. And guys, apologies. I know some of you sent them gudala and we just haven't had a chance to look at them. So we'll just pick out some. So we just thought, we'd get someone else to chime in. I will start with question 3. Okay. So this person says, okay, I won't say, okay. The person says, "Hi girls, Linjani." Oh, this was Twitter DM. "Hi girls, Linjani. I'm DMing from my burner account. Cause indaba inkulu. I just need to get someone else's view on this. I'm 24. I live with my mom and siblings here in the UK. My father is in Zim. He used to be in the UK but had issues with papers and went back home in 2016. We've been trying to sort him rejoining us, but it's still not sorted. In October, I went to Zim. This was my first trip alone with my mom, without my mom. We usually all go together, but now that I've finished university and I'm working, I'm becoming my own man. It was actually good spending time with my dad, just the two of us. We really bonded. However, to cut a long story short, I won't go into too much detail, but I discovered that my dad has a girlfriend in Zim. I actually found out through this. I guess maybe they mean found this out through this lady's daughter. And then he puts in brackets, who's a friend of a friend. So, okay, so
it's very complicated, this relationship.
The dad's girlfriend's daughter. Okay.
Who's a friend of a friend.
I met this lady. So I met this lady, so the dad's girlfriend, and she was really nice to me. One time, she even came home and cooked for us. Then he puts in brackets, like he also ate. I confronted my dad and asked if this was true and asked him, what about mom? My dad just laughed and said, usakhula, uzazibonela. Which is what you're still growing up, you see for yourself. When I was leaving at the airport, he just said to me, ungakhathazi umama wakho ngezinto ezincane. My head is spinning. It's been about a month since I got back and I don't know what to do. Should I tell my mom? I feel so guilty about keeping this from her.
Uncle Peggy.
That's a tough one.
So this guy, young guy, so he goes home and then he discovers that
I'm sure it's still linked to these things we were talking about earlier on, the UK immigration stuff and all. Yeah, but look, my parents, I think they are very unfair. Yeah, parents are, in this case, the dad is extremely insensitive and extremely unfair and extremely selfish because it was you know, and I know many people go through these things or are going through these things, especially with what's going on, what we're talking about. I don't know. I don't know.
So his question is, so should he tell the mom? Because as far as the mom is concerned, they're here trying to fix amaphepha ukuthi ubabu bani comes back and it, you know, they probably go home once a year or whatever.
Yeah, I hate to say this because Ubabalo is too irresponsible. But look, it's not his job to tell. Yeah. Okay, what does he want to do?
So it's not whose job to tell.
It's not the young man, the son.
But what a burden to carry.
Because he's close to his mom. So he's feeling like...
That's what he
but
said.
Does he want to break the mom?
No, he said, what did he say? My head is spinning. I feel so guilty keeping this from
I agree.
mom.
It's a burden for him to carry, but we don't know the ins and outs of that relationship. I mean, I don't know.
From what he says, he seems to be closer to the mother.
Naturally, because they stay together.
But anyway, Mama, does he want to destroy the marriage?
But the marriage is already destroyed.
It's not destroyed. Because kati
2016.
Kati ngamte hambe 2016 sure singamsola kangako. Ngeke simsola kangako, but I think he must be a little bit more discreet in what he's doing.
Not to be showing it all like that to him.
Kati okay, bekumele athini azabanjwe ngumama. Kumbe nxa engabanjwanga, right? The woman doesn't know and the relationship goes on. Those are the sad realities of life. Into ongayibonanga uyibonanga.
Okay. So what are we saying to this guy? Keep quiet.
He must keep. And one thing that I can assure him, ukuthi ubabakhe wathi game uza kubona ngakhula. Uqinisile ubabakhe. Uza kubona for sure ngakhula.
Ebona ni though.
Ebona into echiwo ngubabakhe. These things happen. In fact, la ngakwenza khona. Yena lo ujaha. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's a bad thing to do, but these are natural things that men do.
Oh, you see, this is my problem right there, is that there's an element of social conditioning. Korokuti, you grow up, you're seeing these things, and then all of a sudden it makes it okay.
No. It does not make sense. But intole if you are mature, you will never stand up and go and tell abantu ukuthi ubani wenze so wadiliza impilo yabo abayakhileyo. If immaturity does not allow you to do that. But his life,
maybe he feels it's a bit because I'm
the same person. If he was 10 years older, he would not even think about it. It's maturity.
But what about the dad exposing the girlfriend in Zim?
It's wrong. As I said, the dad is very wrong, very insensitive, but he still remains his father.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true and everything. But it also just goes to show the reckless behavior of this man.
It's very reckless.
If the story is a bit long. The daughter knows. The latest daughter.
The latest daughter. So people in Zim know this is their full relationship.
In Zimbabwe, yeah.
Utete this new wife. So okay, so in Zimbabwe, so you were saying the other time that there's this thing that happens when people are overseas and one is in Zim.
Overseas, we haven't given it a lot of time, but I think one day maybe get people's views. Into overseas is a genocide on marriages. It is a serious genocide on marriages. I don't know how many you know, how many you know, how many I know.
Too many.
Too many. And to be honest with you, if somebody left in 2016, wehlukana nomkakhe. Kales in 2020. With all respect, singathi kulo mshado.
But what we don't know is how frequently this woman goes home. Let's say once a year, I don't know, twice. Because he said this is the first time I'm going home alone. Yeah. I usually go with my mom. So okay. I'm assuming there's been...
Yeah.
But obviously I'm about 2 weeks here and there.
Asla information in Gondile. But umchado, why uNkulunkulu wathe wenza? Wathi yanti kuthiwa woman is the helper. Umuntu okumele akuncedise wena nti. So umuntu okuncedisa umuntu umele libe lonke akuncedise insuku zonke. Akuncedise uvuke ekuseni, akuncedise emini, akuncedise ntambama.
Yebo. Does the Bible actually say that the woman is a helper?
Yeah. uNkulunkulu wathi wakunika umncedisi. Is a helper. Yeah. So how can you help somebody ungamboni for a full year?
But it comes back to the whole how they robbed us. And because these are economic decisions that we've made and to leave the country.
Akula muntu wrong vele. Eqinisele ubaba lo mama akula ophambanisile nxa sikukhangela kuhle. Especially umama. Ngoba uzama imali engxe uzathola.
And she's trying to help the men to come back here.
Exactly. Yeah. Ubaba nje sikhuluma eqalisene uselfish kakhulu.
Not only selfish, is very reckless as well.
Yeah, ulichapha sibili. Really cool. Another thing that will help that I encourage men to do. Ukuthi babe lama relationship labantu ababo. Ikakhulu abantwana abangabafana. Because omama isikhathi esiningi labankazana baba le relationship.
Yeah.
Obaba labo kufuna abe le relationship lomntwana. Uthi nxa sekuthola ngoba umntwana wakho uzomtshela ukuthi uzakubona ungakhula. So uthi umntwana wakho ahlale 10 years. Esamelele ukukhula. And what does it do ngento le ayibonileyo?
Yeah.
It's very unfair.
Feel
sorry for the guy, but
it really is.
So and it's just keep quiet.
But
it's such a burden to carry though.
At the end of the day, gathule. Akunye abangakuzama ukuthi balungisele baba lo masinyane ahambe ayebajoyina.
Yeah.
Ngokunye abangakuzama. Xa ezavuma.
Yeah, ngoba yabe se comfortable futhi khona.
Because now he's got other kids.
And also to think ukuthi khona if he's at home, you know, financially speaking, I told her like a pound at the end of the week or at the end of the month. Utabuye nezosebenza now is you know, he's sitting pretty as a best of both worlds in that he's financially being supported, he's socially because he's now got this woman, people know him as, you know, so lomfazi lophela, no wonder she's wanting to be known. I have a stake.
Her children are known. Like,
nxa sikhangela ama-facts akhona wonke into yakhona izaphela kubi. Nxa sikhangela ama-facts akhona wonke maybe ujaha lo uzazisola la ukuthi abana ngakhuluma, but izaphela kubi nxa sekulabantwana sekulomama sekulani kuzaphela kubi.
I think for him to carry it on his own, though, just to sum up, is a lot. Like, and I think you should also just say to one of his uncles, okay. Because mentally, carrying, that's a lot of weight to carry on his own. He needs to offload that.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is happening. Yeah. Okay. So next question on siblings not pulling their weight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I was listening to your episode on black tax and you that thing. Also, black tax, that was a while ago, hey?
Yeah.
That thing has me by the neck. My issue is that there are 4 of us in Kaya. I have 2 siblings and a cousin who was raised by my parents and is like a sibling to us. All of us are away from home. 2 of us are here in the UK, 1 in Canada, and my cousin is in South Africa. My parents are in Zim. My dad's health has not been great for the last 3 years. As you can imagine, with Zim being the way it is, the medical costs are so high. My issue is that my siblings are unreliable. I send money monthly, but they seem to send as and when. I've tried organizing them. Let's all come together and send a fixed sum each month. That way we aren't playing catch up when unexpected bills come. Yes, their inconsistencies frustrating me a great deal. I'm not sure what I should do. Have you guys come across this? Any advice? Uncle Peggy, what do you think? In black tax,
I think a lot of people are going through that. But I think first of all, lo mathumela kayenze akwenelisayo, you know. Abantu angeke ungene ezikhomeni zakho. Kayenze akwenelisayo, athembe akwenelisayo. Abe secela
any extras from
exercise. Ngakuthola kwabe kuyibonus.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. What do you think?
No, I agree. I think the best approach is to pretend as if you are on your own. Pretend as if you are the only child and do what you can. Don't stretch yourself. You know, if $100 is all you can do a month,
then do that.
Send $100. I mean, do try and, you know, get the others to help. But you said your dad is not in good health.
Yeah.
Listen, parents, grandparents are getting older, and you know, at the end of the day, you never want to have regrets. You want at the end of the day to be like, you know what? I did all I could do. So just pretend like you're on your own.
Yeah, I agree with that, because, you know, you can't be dependent on people. One will say, "Nzathumela this month, engathumeli," and then something really bad happens, and then you're like constantly looking back, thinking, "Yo, I could have done this." That Nando's that you're eating, be feeling guilty. So I think your dad's health, is important. So just focus on getting him.
But
better.
It is frustrating. But sometimes if people see that you are consistent, where now maybe it'll hopefully make them. But at the end of the day, we have to realize when people, your siblings, whatever, hey, we're all different. So you have to do what you can.
And you don't know exactly what those people are going through as well. Hey, like you don't really. It's difficult.
Maybe
I mean, I can't imagine.
Spouses.
Yeah, I can't imagine who's just sit on that money. It's no, I'm not going to send this money because I want to do this. Maybe they're also going through something. So if you are able to, then do the best that you can.
Okay. Okay, another one. This one, the subject, Tazim DRC relationship. And then please hide ID. How? I don't know if this person thought they were emailing Auntie or Cox ladies. Please hide ID. Hi, girlinskies. I have been involved with a certain somebody for about 2 years now. I'm 26, he's 28, and I am yet to see a single relation of his. I have taken him to see
for 2 years. Did she actually say 2 years or 2 months?
Yeah, for about 2 years now. I have taken him to see most of my aunts. My sisters love him, but he tells me he is estranged from his family, and he came to the UK at a young age, but has never really got on with his family. He's from the DRC. I am from Zim. There's one time where we went to Brussels and met his cousin and a friend of his from school, but that's all. I'm stuck between trusting him and thinking he may have a whole other family with young relatives elsewhere. What do you guys think?
family.
But he's estranged from his family. She has seen the cousin and a friend.
Who could cousin, quote unquote?
So
I red flags. Red flags are flying in the air. Family.
He's lying. This guy is lying.
Family. What? For 2 years.
Yeah, lies. Uncle Pay, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's like we need resistance. You must not just roll over and die.
This is the you love dying on.
So I give it a little bit of resistance.
Yeah.
2 years.
No, it's katu awuthandubani wangaphi.
Uthi no phone calls coming from somebody, a city or ngubani at all.
Nah.
Like I'm living with resistance okuncane nje. Bijana
I'm thinking resistance.
2 years 2 years is a long time, guys.
It's too long, yeah. Actually, 2 years is too long, yeah.
Another year there, umuntu says, "Yeah, was a 20 degree."
Yeah,
2 years is a long time. Nah.
I know lokho akakhohle ngakho nje. Angatshoni lihluphe siyaphambili ngawo.
And can you imagine that, you know, when I suthethe umuntu wami introduce to your whole family? And then he's saying that he doesn't have anybody.
Yeah.
And then he takes you all the way to, where did they go? Brussels?
I know he listen, if you plan a future with this person, I have news for you. This person has no future with you. Like, is not planning a future with you,
right? Yeah.
If you are happy for the now, okay. But there's a reason why this person has not revealed.
Yeah.
Listen, if you believed his story, he would have told you in a way that's convincing, or you would know what time maybe he lost his parents or something. There would be something so clear, like, and it wouldn't be. You wouldn't have all these questions.
And to be honest, Macy, you wouldn't be asking us. You wouldn't be sending this message saying, "I am stuck between trusting him." You're already not trusting him. The fact that you are actually, if you're comfortable and you're happy with everything, you'd be at peace, and you wouldn't need to kind of be like, "Oh, let me see who I can talk to about this." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think trust your gut instinct where that is concerned.
Trust is not negotiated. Something ebuyayo.
And after 2 years, if you still have question marks.
Yeah. No.
That's a good one. Trust is not negotiated.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Any pointers on how I can move to the UK? Any tips at all? I mean, SA at the moment, I'm from Zim, and the situation is no longer sustainable.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. UK is so tough. Like, to move.
Immigration is just such a nightmare.
The only sort of like people that I've heard of recently are like doctors.
Oh, really?
And I think nurses. More so doctors though. But I'm not too sure. Like, I'm sure there are agencies that help them. But those are the latest crop of people that I've really heard of. They are coming to the UK. Obviously joining family is one way.
Yeah,
but that's really marriage for the most part. Even that
is tricky.
They are not even giving visas. Studying is always.
But the money is that they want for you to show you're able to study.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Studying is a route. But I do know with Canada, like I've seen. There seems to be like programs where they are actively looking for immigrants to go and do work there. I believe there is what's her name? The Antari or something. I think she did like a podcast episode.
Oh, really?
Where she talked about Canada.
Okay,
and like how to
get there.
The process for that. So I would suggest checking. Maybe we can try and find it and retweet it or something. Yeah. But I think she did something about Canada.
I know that, like I was seeing somewhere in Poland. So there's certain courses that you can go, but you need to pay the fees, and then I don't know if you're guaranteed a visa after. Like I said, Germany or pairing and stuff. So
Yeah.
but for UK, I honestly I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, so just one last question. So this one is I need more information from this one. So the person was like, "Hi girls. So I broke up with my it was like, okay, I've been broken up with my ex for over 2 years now. And he still gives me girlfriend allowance." And then she put in brackets, he used to do that when we were together. And then she says, when I say girlfriend allowance, he has a standing order, and it was just money that I could use to do my nails, hair, whatever. And then she put an amount. I don't know if I should say.
No, do say. She's put it on there.
She said £180.
What,
right.
a month?
Yeah. Right. She said that I was talking to one of my friends over the weekend, and I mentioned this, and my friend was really surprised and said she didn't think it was a good idea that I continue
to receive the money.
Receiving the money, as we had now broken up, and my ex is now in a new relationship, and she felt that I need to, tell him to stop sending me money. Then she says, me and him talk, but not that much, but it's just something that he's never stopped. So what do you think?
Wow. So there's two stances, right? There's me receiving £180 and me being the girlfriend who is in a relationship with a guy who is sending £180. So me being in a relationship with a guy who is sending £180 to his ex, I'm definitely not happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm getting £280. I'm now thinking, what is it about this woman that you still feel the need to
take care of her?
To be taking care of her.
Yeah.
That's an element of love, isn't there? You're showing how much you care and love for her. And I don't understand why. What is it? What is the hold that she has on you that you still feel the need to be sending that money? And then there is me as the ex who's now receiving this £180. Money is nice. I also look good, but also, okay, so now I say that very flippantly. Personally, I know that if I have ended a relationship with someone, I certainly 100% would not be taking any money from them, because I feel like, in a way, are you buying me? Like, what is it? Is it, and the fact that they're still communicating, is this?
But
like
she
an
says,
but still, is it an opening? Is that money is an opening? Would he
just never stopped. He didn't cancel the standing order.
I know, but for me, it's like, okay, so 2 years down the line, after you've now sent me over £2,000, are you going to come back and say, oh yeah, so you know what, I've been sending you that money. What do you feel entitled to? So I don't like that aspect. I don't like that whole giving and quote unquote not receiving anything. Why are you doing that? I feel like it's it's a controlling thing in a way. Like, I would, after a few months, after I've banked a little bit, got my hair, nails done, massage, I'll start questioning what's happening with this money. Why am I still receiving this money from him? And I know myself in that I would not like that, because I would feel like it's a bit controlling. Like, why do you want to have a hold of me?
Okay.
With money.
Uncle Vic, do you have any thoughts about this?
Yeah, I know. Ukuthi kimi ngibona nje into elula kakhulu. Ukuthi lo sibe sikhuluma ngayo nje. Ubongenza. But anyway, it would be interesting to know maybe how old is she.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe to answer our question. Just joking. 20s. Because I mean, ngisho nje ukuthi maturity nje. Ezizinto immaturity ukuxoxelayo ukuthi lapha nqamuntu esikhona sesehlukene. Kanti kuyini okunye okusamenthu lokho khona uthatha imali emuntini, it's just creating problems.
Yeah. But
I mean, umuntu akhona athi alright buya lapho uzala usithi.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
can't.
isn't it like a pension?
No, it's not.
Just like
Pension.
actually you get a pension, you're not expected to go
Men
back
are
to
slimy.
you're
little...
not expected to go back to work, but you just get pension because you served at that place of employment.
Men are not like that.
No.
Guys are really, there's something there. There's something why he's still doing that. There's a reason why he's still doing that. And the reason will soon come out. Just like Uncle Peggy saying, one day, when they say chadile or something, it's abantwana. It's when I come for 10 months, you owe me.
Yeah. How will he respect you? Now ungaphuma ukuthi angisakhuluma imali yakho uhlupheke uzakuhlonipha more because azabe wazi kwenzakalani empilweni yakho la we are opening other chances ukuthi engxenye ungahlangana lomunye because kade uzahlangana lomunye njani lokhu uthatha imali ngapha bona uzifake kuzimele mzwane sekuhlangane lomunye sesithanda safuni it will still look wrong usuyala imali ngoba usuthola omunye umuntu so akaphuma entweni yakho nje.
Yeah.
Kahle, what do you think? When I think it's a pension. What would you do in both instances if you were the girl?
Oh no, if I were the girl and my ex is giving money, I would be really upset. Except if maybe they have kids and that's a totally different thing.
But there's no kids mentioned here.
Yeah. But if I'm the one receiving the money, to be honest, I think it depends. I know I do agree. I think sometimes there's no such thing as a free lunch, right? However, sometimes there are some people that I don't know. I think you are there no people in life you feel like they owe you for life?
There are no exceptions.
Really?
No. So explain, like, why would you feel like someone needs to? Why would you feel like someone needs to continue to?
Because you feel like
something
for the pain, distress, inconvenience they caused.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Okay.
I mean, quick question, Uncle Peggy. What do you think about communicating with my exes? Like, you're in a relationship with someone, you've been through a lot together. Maybe maybe got kitchen komo. And then you've now been separated. But then people still want to be in touch.
It's very interesting because I would just say a true life story that my friend was telling me a week ago. Scotland. And wathatha omunye umama owayechadile. Angithi. So mama lo uthe echadile. Sebehlala bonke khona apha eK.
So what do you mean wathatha umama?
This woman was divorced.
Oh, okay.
This woman was married ehlala eZimbabwe eHarare so uthe ehlala eHarare ubaba lo wayemthethe wasehlala lomunye unkazana wasethatha omunye unkazana wazozwana wazothatha omunye unkazana and then lo baba sebehlangana basebehlangana khona apha eK. Isitori esemtshela sonke angangitshadile wahamba so yebo wathi alright sebechadile laba abantu bahlala bonke khona lapha angisho.
Okay.
So kuthe kunjalo ngakibo ka sisi lo kwaba lo party or something like that in Zimbabwe. And then ex-husband kalo sechadile ngapha wakhanya efika umuntu olemali so ngani kulomuntu wami invite high
right
wasehamba engaphi eparty yangu khona le angithi so lo umngane wami wasekuzwa nje into yakhona waphunga uyizwa ngenhlanhla ukuthi lento enje yenzakeleyo so walomsindo omkhulu kakhulu.
Right.
Wahle wathi umama lo ahlala la wathi mina bengingakwazi ukuthi lokho lisazwanani asehamba wagcina sexothile waba kubi sibili waze wafonela ekhaya.
But is it true that they were still communicating?
They were not communicating.
Or somebody else.
Izihlobo yizo zalokho za. So ngizama ukubona ukuthi can you imagine i-communication yezihlobo lo muntu engekho what more ngakade be communicate bona bobabili yabona. So the long and short of it all seliphile ehlukene
lisakhulumana
likade ikhulumana lekohle ukukhuluma ukuthi kulihlale selonke lindawo
exactly
akukho lokho kwabo
sokukhulunyana yini Natasha What do you think?
Especially nxa lawo usutshadile. Kumbe usulo omunye umuntu.
Never mind, Uncle Bay. Uwedwa. Ukukhuluma lo muntu no, I don't understand.
Isikhiwa
sami.
Kumele sisikhiphe sisishiye phandle ngoba
I hate you so much.
Guys, please tell us. Let us know if you guys are. Actually, we should do a poll. Find out who's still talking with their exes. You know, Sky's support group. Natasha, you can head it. I'm just offering your services. Support group for people who are still speaking to our exes. No, I'm not.
Did I hate you so much?
Because empilweni kumele move forward.
Amen.
How will you move forward if you're still stuck in the past?
Yes, Uncle Peggy.
You will never move forward. Nxa ufuna move forward, can still uthintithe yonke into yangemuva.
Uthintithe. I like that. Dust. Remove the shackles from your feet.
When did this turn into an intervention?
It's not an intervention. We're just stating facts. Just stating facts. But yeah. Okay. And what else? What else is pertinent in relationship? So Uncle Pei, what can we do to kind of, you know, seeing as the ratio of men to women is currently, you know, it's not favoring abafas.
Or in terms of,
I think there's more women than men. There's more single women than men. Like I know so many amangas and like Amane who are just all amazing in different ways. You know.
It depends. Into akhona ngibona ihlupha kusiphi stage. Ihlupha stage ngisho abantu vele bahlangane. Kumase ngisho abantu bahlangana kungasaphumeleli kumbe
I think from both those stages. You know, sometimes you know, because could like Natasha, we're now in our early 30s. We're now in our early 30s. We're now in our.
I am much younger than you.
We are in our early 30s, so the difficulty is keeping relationships.
Are they getting relationships or keeping them?
I think keeping them is also a challenge. Okay. Meeting is a challenge on its own, but to keep them, because like, you know, we also set in our ways.
Yeah.
And Natasha more than me.
Also, it's in keeping them.
Yeah, or I guess converting into like something that lasts and.
Or to have a relationship, but
you know, like we find that men lie. You know.
But when men lie, we have a very problem because it can only from the questions that we're getting here. You know, it's obvious. People get into hopeless situations, but they still want to. That's why I said you cannot negotiate to trust somebody. They still want to find a corner to trust somebody. Okay, man, maybe I'm trust. No, I'm trust. It's something that you should not spend a week thinking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so I think maybe it's also spending time on a thing very in the future. If you hear long because I know DRC, very don't want to future. But she spent 2 years on the same thing. So it happens even in other stages, other forms. So I think maybe the most important thing is to look now muntu online. Make sure uthi nguye umuntu right. And there are many signs. There are plenty of signs, I think, to see uthi umuntu lo sibili serious ngami kumbe ka serious ngami.
But also, but the problem is that men are very good fibbers. They lie very well, so someone can make you feel like, you know.
I think ungabona umuntu ekuhambela amanga vele usuvume ukuthi akufake kwenye situation ezivume ukuthi kwenye stage of a relationship, you must not even get to that stage.
Right.
In the first place, because into yibona kuyinathi nxa uvele lokuthi abantu are you going to the right places and to look for the right people? You know, umuntu engxenye ofuna abantu phela kade singxenye uyahamba nightclub esiyadinga i relationship yomshado nje I'm not saying it's wrong, but people meet in nightclubs and people meet in pubs. You understand? But already this setup is compromised. Already for you to find a serious person or a serious you're in the wrong place, I think.
So where should we go?
To the right gatherings, I think. To the proper, correct gatherings. Not church, definitely.
Not church?
No, I'm just joking. Not church, definitely. Because the problem with the church, abantu bonke bahamba besedanele church, bahamba besedingela. Angisho ukuthi kunjalo, but I'm saying it in a light manner. Wonke umuntu othi hayi sengifuna ukuthatha, sengifuna ukuthi sendinge ijaha. Uthi kuye church, bagcwele church ngala nje. Umuntu akhona sewarabhaze. Church siyadinga umuntu okudanela phezu kwakhe church. Yabona so
no, but you don't call it. I could say what we need to do. We need to find energy. We turn these young guys for
no,
kids.
But no, I'm very honest about that. I told you. Do you know what? Maturity. Maturity really answers a lot of things because men have energy. Men have a lot of energy, but it's only men mature late.
Absolutely.
Very late than women. And
absolutely.
So very good age gap about 10 years or so between that. So the moment you are 30 years old, you go for a man who is 32 years old, you have a problem. Already you are digging a big hole for yourself.
That's true.
Yeah.
I said this, I was out on whatever day it was with a 30-something-year-old. So now I'm 30-something too. But you know what? Don't roll your eyes. You know what? You've got a long way to go. And like you've got up until you get to your 40s is when you're mature.
Because you see the unfair thing, men mature late.
Yeah.
They age late. And but they actually age late. When you 32 and 35. So you feel 50 on your 16,
not except not,
you understand? I'm not saying no. It's a natural thing. I'm saying
it's true.
I'm being extravagant.
And also because when men get to that age, their market broadens, you know. I'm at 20-year-olds will be finding those guys with the grey beards, like, oh, they're hot. So competition is stiff.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So Vele, like you were saying, Lapana, though, you think the ideal age is to marry?
If I told you the ideal age is I'm done. I don't
depress you. Please.
No, please say.
Yeah.
No, I think I don't know.
Obviously, not for it doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't apply to anybody. But you see what the truth of the matter is that these days I was cutting Natasha umuntu engangihambe partner yakhe 60th birthday. Remember? I was shocked and I was surprised. Look at what's going on. You know, and he could easily date at 20. Let me give you a very good example about men and age gap. And a very good person, I'm saying it with all respect. Example, Mugabe. Mugabe had his first daughter at 64 years old. That's when he had Mtana Kupon.
Wow.
But he died a grandfather.
Wow.
And
he had seen two.
Yeah. You understand?
Children.
Yeah. So I'm simply saying to you, this is how much time men have. And so umuntu angabuya ule 30 whatever, I think le 50, so say 50 is too much. Uzazuma overtake. Uzagcina usufuna bama 70. So lumbambe khona bana masiyana. Yeah.
Hi. Thank you, Uncle Peggy.
Thank you so much.
It's been great.
Thank you.
It's been inspirational.
I'm just going to ease into this.
You said to trust you because you've done this many times before. And all those I looked up to had come through your door. You said all I had to do was play by your rules. That all my dreams were sure to come true. I should have never let school mess with my education. Never let them talk me out of flying spaceships. Or let them place any limits on my imagination. If I could do it all again. If I could do it all again. Oh. If I could do it all again. If I could do it all again. Oh. So the truth be told, nowadays you just work for the man. Making sure young minds don't ever get to think for themselves. Are you killing dreams even before they're born?
This is Never Let School by Tabo. On Spotify, you can find it on our girlinskies podcast playlist. So Xolie, where can people find you on social media?
Oli NC on Twitter.
Yeah, and I am at Malaika Diva on Twitter.
On girlinskies, so you can catch us on Twitter or at
Girlinskies,
Facebook or at
Girl in Skies,
Instagram or at
Girlinskies,
YouTube or at
Girl in Skies.
And that's it, isn't it? And our email is
mygirlinskies@gmail.com.
And if you would like to send us some moolah, send it to
Word, PayPal, Girlinskies. Or you can access it through any of our social medias.
Lovely.
So, Uncle Peggy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been really great.
Pleasure is all
Thank
mine.
you.
Yeah, no, I thank you so much too.
And welcome to December.
Good December, boss.
Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze,